Hey there, good morning YouTube. Welcome to the YouTube universe. This is the Fit Senior, and this is the introduction to my series on the fit and healthy senior. Thanks for tuning in my video and watch this. I hope that you'll find it helpful and useful, and stick with me to the end. And I'm going to show you I put my money where my mouth is. It should be interesting to see how this works out. Now, I have been interested in health and fitness my whole life. I got my first Ted Williams 110-pound weight set from Sears and Roebuck when I was 12 years old, and I set up my own gym in my bedroom, and every night I was lifting weights and working out. And I've just kind of lived the whole lifetime of a quest to determine for me what is the optimum health that the human body can have. And to do that, it's not just lifting weights or doing aerobic exercises or stretches. It's a lot more. It involves what we put into our bodies and what we don't put into our bodies. It's down to when we do things, when we don't do things. What should we avoid? What are unhealthy? What are negative things that we should stay away from? And the search for all of that has gone on a lifetime with me. This is a nippy January day in Central Florida here. We have ice frost on the ground, and we don't see that but maybe a few times a year. But here I am out here today specifically for one purpose. This morning I have been planning this for a long time and putting this whole thing together, and it all revolves around this morning. I have watched YouTube videos on exercise, on weightlifting, things like that, and I have come across some people do some aim specifically at older people, and maybe they are kind of older people, but I noticed one thing that struck me off as being off just a little bit. And I'm talking to you, Mark McCullers, and some of you guys out there that have done some really nice videos and done some good work in your researching and in your exercising and good production and everything like that. But I noticed one thing is that these videos that are aimed at seniors, the guys that are making them, they are, in their 50s or their late 50s, maybe even early 60s. But you're talking to seniors and trying to give them the information. When you're younger, talking to people that are older than you, how do you know what it's like? And so I determined that at a certain point I was going to give out this information, kind of give a little fitness training to people my own age. And today, this frosty morning here in January, is January 17th, 2023, and this happens to be my birthday. Today I am 70 years old. Yes, 70 years old. So when I give you tips for fitness for seniors, you're hearing it from a guy who's had his Medicare card for over 5 years. So you can say, well, I guess he must be experienced at being a senior. So, but I'll show you just in a minute how we can test and see if it's there's truth to that. But fitness for seniors is a whole lifestyle, and I have put together this series of videos. And by the way, this is not an infomercial, okay? I don't have merch. I'm not selling coffee mugs or t-shirts. I don't have a Patreon. All I do was I came up with these videos and I produced them and I put them on my YouTube channel. If you like to watch them and subscribe, there's no cost. I'm not looking to make money. I'm not sponsored. I am just doing this because I like to share my experiences with other people of similar age and younger people too. You can be healthy. There's no reason you can't be healthy because you're young. Can't hold it against you. But that's the idea behind this, and I have set up this whole series of videos. The introduction, then there's going to be chapters on eating, on not eating, on exercise, on schedules, and changing our life around to be fit, because we want to live a long and healthy life. And that's not happening these days. We have so many things that are keeping us inside and keeping us on the couch and keeping us in front of the TV or keeping us in front of the computer day and night and being inactive. And guess what? It's time to get active, because you only have so much life, and you should be in your best years and wanting to live it and wanting to experience it and wanting to share it with other people. You don't want to spend the rest of your years sitting in the doctor's waiting room so they can stick needles in you and take tests and then tell you what might be wrong or might be right. You want to take your fitness responsibilities on yourself, and the things that I will give you in this video series will help you do that. I'll also mention that health and fitness has problems because there's long-time conventional wisdom that's still out there, which is not true. And a lot of people, a lot of doctors, people that went to medical schools, are still believing the things that they told them back then that the latest research shows is not really correct. So on one of my videos, the one on food, I will also put links in the description down below to some other websites, some other information about food and about nutrition and about what's good for you and what's bad for you. And I urge you to look at that one also and check out the links and check it out with an open mind, because these are people that really have some very good training that are doing these things and have really researched it, and they found out a lot of information that some people don't want you to have, people in the food industry. And there's a lot about changing around your eating habits, because we have a lot of stuff in our diets which is killing us. And just as important as physical fitness and working out and all this is eating the right stuff and avoiding the stuff that we need to stay away from. So let's see, I think that's pretty much what I wanted to cover in the introduction. I put these all on a playlist, and this will be the one at the top. And as soon as I finish up here, I'm going to go home and download this, and the videos should be starting on there, and you can watch as many as you want. Please like and subscribe. And now I'm going to show you, hopefully, what 70-year-olds can do. Now, I've only been 70 for a few hours, so I haven't actually done this since I was in my 60s, but let's see if this works. We're here at the playground. And there we go. So I'll see you on the next video.